Well, we always hear about all the extra things that teachers do that go above and beyond in the classroom. But at Melrose Junior High, one sixth grader needed her teachers to step in a way that made the difference between life and death. News 8's Madeline O'Neill is here with the story.
Martha, when 11-year-old Erin Smith collapsed in her gym class just 2 months ago from a heart attack, it was a huge shock. Paramedics say if it wasn't for the staff's quick reaction, this story could have a very different ending. But today, the teachers that helped save her life got to have a special reunion. When Erin Smith collapsed in gym class on March 31st, it was hard to believe what was going on was real.
A lot of people were quite frantic. It was scary.
A heart attack for someone so young can't help but come as a surprise.
And that was the hardest part of the whole thing was she's 11 years old.
When I knew that she didn't have a pulse, that's when I knew that I was in a situation that was just surreal.
When Erin's teacher for the past 3 years made it to the gym, she called on another teacher who taught CPR.
Gave her 2 breaths, and then I started CPR.
I went and got the AED and we placed it on Erin, and I think that's when it became real.
They had to shock her 3 times, waiting for emergency responders.
We could tell that her color was better and that she was coming back.
The first responders and the paramedics have all said that, you know, had we not followed what we were taught to do, there's a very good chance she wouldn't be here today.
But luckily, everyone was in the right spot at the right time.
I'm not always in this building, so it was one of the days that I wasn't.
Erin spent the next 2 weeks in a hospital recovering from the heart attack likely caused by a virus. And when she returned back to the school's gym for a welcoming assembly, she was met with another surprise. Except this time, a happy one.
What we have for you today is a little surprise.
We raised money for the iPad. We did a lot of time and planning to make her feel happy and welcome back to the school.
And the teachers couldn't be any happier to see her on her feet.
She is such a fighter, and that she did a lot of this all by herself. I mean, I just helped get her to the hospital and so she could make it the rest of the way. So I'm very happy for her.
She's such a joy to teach. You know, she's any student you would want to have in your class, it would be Erin.
The school has a kindness group which helped organize the event today. Teachers told me the students raised more than enough money for that iPad.
Thanks so much, Madeline. And Erin already has her homework for the summer, continuing her speech and physical therapy 3 times a week, and doctors continue to monitor her heart and may have to use a pacemaker at some point.